Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live. Thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. And if you're here live in the chat, hello, and please say hi. I love the live interaction. Welcome to our weekly show where I go over the astrology of the week and then do a tarot and oracle reading message for the week ahead. I will be showing you the charts on the screen so you can have a visual of what the astrology is doing. There's kind of fun changes coming up and we just got out of a really powerful full moon in Gemini that was so intense in so many freaking ways. I definitely feel we're like on the other side of that crazy experience, and now we're getting ready for Capricorn season. So excited to talk about all of that in a moment. Before I do, let me make a couple of announcements. As usual, if you're here, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Download my moon astrology guide it's going to tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It also enters you into my email list, and I send out a weekly moon magic report that is the horoscope for the week in written form day by day from Wednesday to Tuesday, and that one goes out every Wednesday. So the next one will go out this Wednesday. And I'm currently having a holiday package and holiday sale. Actually, I forgot to mention that my Etsy store is also having a holiday sale. Until the 20th, everything is 50% off. So go check that out. It's Eagle Star Jewels on Etsy. And the holiday reading, the holiday package, includes a 30-minute reading plus a copy of my book, Seasons and Stargates, your annual astrology guide for 2024 and 2025. This book goes over every single season of the year astrologically. Right now we're in Sagittarius season. We might even look at the book a little bit. And just to show you, maybe why don't we do that when we dive into the astrology? But this is the book that will come with the reading. You can get the reading and the book for yourself, the reading for someone else, the book for someone else. You get to decide. Click the link in the description of this video to purchase that holiday package. And the 30-minute reading can be about anything. It can be tarot, it can be Akashic record reading, it can be astrology, it can be human design. whatever it is that whoever's getting the reading wants to cover. There's so many different modalities that we can look at. The other announcement is that the Moon Goddess Training 2025 is now open for registration. In fact, I am going to be hosting a free event, a free mini Moon Goddess Training, 3 Sundays in a row that we're going to meet, and we're going to talk about level 1, level 2, and level 3. You're going to get an experience of each of the levels. If you've done the Moon Goddess Training before, and you want to join us for this event, please do, because it'll be fun, it'll be engaging, and it'll be really fun to have you there as well. And if you've never done the Moon Goddess Training, this is my most comprehensive program that I offer. It is a year-long mystery school that will guide you through understanding yourself, through understanding how the Akashic records work, through learning how to tune into your own and powerful psychic intuitive abilities to be able to read the records. It is an official certification program where at the end you become certified as an Akashic records reader, but it is so much more than that. And this page that you pull up when you go to my website has all the information for all 3 levels, all the things we cover, all the themes, all the tentative dates. For level 1, pretty sure those dates are not going to change now. We're getting closer and closer to the start date of, actually, let's talk about this. January 29th, where we are going to do our Nile River initiation. I can't freaking wait. This is the new moon in Aquarius, which is a time of change and revolution. It is a beautiful frequency to support us as we step into this new world together. And it is also the celebration of the Chinese New Year of the Earth Snake, which represents calmness, groundedness, stability, and Kundalini rising and elevation. So it's the perfect activation for our Moon Goddess journey. And yeah, so excited about that. Check this out. It is very, very amazing. I am stoked to begin a whole new year. And I really do believe that this year, 2025, is going to be the most powerful. Plus, we are having Ashley, who is one of the graduates from the program, join me. She's going to be mentoring with me. She's going to be doing readings for you guys. We're going to be doing readings together for you guys. And this is something that the Moon Goddess Training has never had before. We want to incorporate the aspect of more one-on-one personal work with me and Ashley. So that's going to be like really, really awesome and really fun, because we can't wait to like see how it unfolds and to help you guys as you go along the journey. So let's begin our astrology talk. So we are here today. The sun is at 25 degrees of Sagittarius, getting very close to the galactic center. Also, which it will hit this week. Also, we're getting very close to the end of Sagittarius season. And this week, we will see the sun enter into the sign of Capricorn. We will see the winter solstice. So there's big changes coming ahead. We are ending can you believe the fall is done? Oh my God, I just realized that. The winter is beginning, or the summer in the south. And it's a big shift. The winter is the time where we go within. We go on this internal journey. It is the time of transcendence in the year. The year begins with the spring, which is energy of expression coming to life, and that's Aries, Taurus, Gemini season. Then the summer is Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And the fall is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. We're ending Sagittarius season and entering into the winter, which is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So we're entering the last quarter of the year, the last 3 seasons of the 2024-2025 astrological year. And there is a lot next year astrologically that are huge changes. So many outer planets changing signs. And when the outer planets change signs, it's a huge collective shift. So it already started this year with Pluto. moving into Aquarius. Next year, we're going to see Saturn enter Pisces, Neptune enter Pisces. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. Uranus enter Gemini, and then Jupiter is going to change and move into Cancer. So next year is like packed with big collective themes and shifts. I think it's going to be a refreshing energy. But this week, we're beginning the process of ending this astrological year. So we are a transition. And the time of transcendence is where we really integrate. I mean, we've done the integration in this season. That's what we've been doing. But in the winter season, we transcend. We do the ultimate death ritual, but it's more of a awakening, like an enlightening thing where we fully surrender to the process and we learn the deepest lessons of the year. And this is what we do in the Starseed membership. We go season by season looking at where in our chart this energy is found so that we know how to move with it, what it's asking of us. And Sagittarius season is the time of integration. It's a time of growth. It's a time of expansion. It is ruled by Jupiter. We are going through a lot of internal changes and internal expansion and growth because Jupiter is retrograde during his season. And we also have Mercury that just went direct. So that's an exciting thing that happened. But Mars just went retrograde and he's going to be here for a while. So there is intensity. There's like a weighted feeling to this, much more of like slow down and be here and surrender to the density of the energy. So those are like overarching themes that are going on right now, astrologically in general. But if we look specifically to the daily forecast of this week, today the moon is in Cancer, and let me just go day by day. And we have Mercury just went direct yesterday. So now Mercury is in what we call post-shadow phase, which is where we do the realigning, the readjusting, the healing of the karmic lesson that showed up during the Mercury pre-shadow that we contemplated and reflected on during the retrograde. And now we get to, like, if it needs to be fixed, then we fix it. If it needs to be shared, then we share it. If it needs to be expressed, then we express it. It's all the themes that Mercury rules that are now starting to be released, and there's like clarity in that space. So it feels good energetically. I feel really good. Mercury is my ruling planet. So whatever Mercury's doing really does affect me in a very powerful way. And this weekend with him getting ready to go direct on the day of the full moon, and then the full moon in Gemini, and he's the ruler. I mean, it was just a lot. So anybody that has a lot of Gemini in their chart has just, everybody in general, but specifically Gemini energy was really kind of hit really hard. And we're getting hit hard too, because with Jupiter in Gemini retrograde, is like Gemini's getting hit really hard right now. This is not an easy year for us. Now, the good thing though is that we do have Pluto in an air sign now. So Pluto is going to be making trines to Gemini and trines to Libra, which will bring in beautiful depth to our lives in a way that feels really normal and comfortable to all of the air signs. So that's exciting. I'm going to continue moving to tomorrow. You see the sun goes to 26 degrees. It's getting very close to making a conjunction to the galactic center, which is right here, basically 26, 27 degrees. So we're at the galactic center with the sun. And the galactic center is also where you find, it's close to Ophiuchus. We're still within the Ophiuchus energy, which is the 13th sign, the hidden sign. And the galactic center is the black hole at the center of the galaxy that channels multidimensional light codes and information through the Akashic records about the history of our solar system, our galaxy. It's like our form of communication with the more expansive universe via the sort of vortex black hole that holds a lot of like it's hard to describe, but it's just like this information that's like pulsing. It's everything and nothing at the same time. These black holes are just these crazy things, that we don't even understand. The moon tomorrow enters into Leo, and she is going to be making a conjunction to Mars. And from now on, the moon is going to start. So this week it's going to be waning gibbous. So we're like releasing. We are possibly readjusting if we need to, but this phase of the moon, this cycle of the moon is more about getting ready for the next new moon that is going to happen in 2 weeks, which I believe is going to be on December 30th, which will be a new moon in Capricorn. So we just had literally the last full moon of the year, and it was like bang, it was a banger. You know what I mean? Super crazy energy. So let's go to the 18th. On this day, we do see an important aspect, which is the sun on the galactic center making a square to Neptune. So Wednesday is going to be a day that can feel confusing, that can feel like unclear, can't quite tap into what I need to. I can't quite see clearly. I might feel like I'm confused about my intuitive hits, or I can't quite connect with my intuitive hits or my intuition. And that's a time for us to sort of like just sit with it, not try to like take any kind of like action, because you're not going to feel 100% clear just in general. So you have to wait until that fog clears to find to see, right? To be able to really see. But it is an opportunity to definitely receive powerful downloads. You just may not understand them. It's kind of like the sensing circuit in human design that talks about having to wait for the experiences to be over for us to finally understand them and have the clarity. This is what this square to Neptune can definitely feel like. So then we move on to the 19th, and we see a really beautiful aspect, which is Venus will make a trine to Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter are the two benefic planets in astrology. So when they come together in conjunctions, sextiles, specifically trines, they bring in this like good, like feel good, positive vibes, optimism. It is a social energy, and they're in air signs. So you may feel more of the connection with, for one, Venus in Aquarius is friendships, acquaintances, our networks, our tribe, our communities. You may feel like wanting to be more social in that space. You may feel like communicating. You may feel a lot of the mind activation. But I think in general, it's like what makes you feel good, and let's do more of that. It's a feel good energy. And then you see on that day, we have the sun at 28. So the next day on the 20th, the sun is now at 29 degrees of Sagittarius, getting very close to entering into Capricorn. And if we go forward hour by hour, you see right there on the 21st, so Saturday, is the winter solstice. And it's the day, obviously, that the sun enters into Capricorn season. So we see this new energy show up. On that day, the moon is in Virgo. And when it does enter into Libra, which I believe is the next day, Not well, yeah, that was ours. Let me go to the next day. So it's close to the 22nd into Monday. So Sunday into Monday, the moon, this is going to be significant. Let's actually see where is going to be the exact moment. Might be Monday. But I think it's going to be on Sunday. Okay, so we can include this in this week's broadcast. So the sun enters Capricorn, and then right away we get the moon making a conjunction to the south node and a square to the sun, while the sun makes a T-square to the nodes. And if I find, let me see, because so next week is the exact T-square with the sun and the nodes, but this is where we're going to feel it more on Sunday, because the moon is conjunct the south node, and the south node has to do with healing karma and releasing and healing from the past. Letting go right now in Libra, it's letting go of codependency, learning to be more okay in our own skin. And I believe, let me just verify this real quick, but I believe that, oh my goodness. Wow, you guys, this is a big deal. The moon making a conjunction to the south node on Sunday is the last time that the moon makes a conjunction to the south node in Libra, because the nodes enter into new signs on, oh, there it is. I missed it. January 11th. That's insane. This is the last time, this Sunday, the last time. So now the moon, when it conjuncts the south node, it's going to conjunct it, and it's going to be in Virgo. And we're going to be in a completely different theme. We're going to do a workshop in the Starseed membership when it comes to that. But yep, as I thought, it is the last time this weekend. Wow, it's been like a long journey of the moon conjuncting the south node in Libra, and now that theme is going to change. Like huge. North node Pisces is like, whoa. I'm excited about it, and then at the same time not, because this energy is mutable, and I have a lot of mutable energy in my chart, and it's going to be making squares to all my mutable energy, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. You know, it's like, oh. But I like the energy of Pisces. I appreciate like North Node Pisces, because it gives us an opportunity to like focus on the spiritual and move closer to God. So very, very interesting thing. I kind of went way beyond this week, but it's cool because when you see the connections that the planets are making, it gives you more understanding, it gives you more clarity, and it gives you a bigger picture. So big things happening this week, with Sagittarius season ending, the winter solstice arriving, the last time the moon makes a conjunction to the south node, and yeah, winter season. Here we go. All right. So now that we've looked at that, let's pull some cards. Let's do a reading for the week. This means there's a lot to do on my end. Oh man, it almost seems like I can't catch up with all the stuff that needs to be done. But thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us this evening. We would like to receive a message for the week. How can we move through the week? What do we need to know? What's going to be our biggest challenge? What is the overall theme? Let's see. Of course, they have to fly everywhere. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. I don't think anybody does. So, what do we have here? Okay. So, the card that we get, there was a bunch of them that came out, but I am going to, actually, Sagittarius season. Yes, Raessa, exactly. Does feel like it went like really, really fast. Like, where did it go? I don't know. Okay, so card that we get, Knight of Pentacles. So this week is a week where there's not going to be a lot of like forward movement. It's going to be more of a steady energy. I guess that's good. It's going to be like planted. Like a lot of the knights are in motion in the tarot. This one is not. He's bringing this reminds me of like the guy is coming to like propose, and he has to like ask permission of the parents, and he has to like bring a dowry or something. Like, okay, I'm going to give you this in trade, like trade for your daughter. And that's kind of the feeling. It's like it could be us, or it could be the universe bringing to us something, but there's an offering. I'm hearing there's an offering. I'm also hearing that the focus of this week needs to be not on like forward movement, but on like grounding ourselves into the material world, like into our earthly existence, into our physical lives. And yeah, okay. So that's that. So let's pull a challenge card. What is going to be the challenge for us this week? I do feel there is this solid energy. There's something solid about it that feels like safe and secure. Well, that's good. Interesting. Okay. So we get the 8 of Wands, but it is reversed. So the challenge is literally like this energy that is slow moving, because we may feel like we have a lot of things to do. We may feel like we're wanting things to move fast, but they're not going to move fast. So the challenge is surrendering to the slowing down, and the being okay with like that energy. It's a weird thing, because the two energies, to me, these two cards feel very different from each other, but the fact that it's reversed, that's the challenge. It's like you want things to move fast, but they're not going to, and so you just have to settle. And for some of us, that can be very, very frustrating. Okay, overall theme. What is the overall? Oh my God. Why? Okay. Okay, this is kind of what the week is going to feel like, okay? Literally manifesting before our eyes. Like, oh man. All right, overall theme, 2 of Pentacles. We are working on finding balance. We're trying to juggle all the responsibilities that we have. It could be a stressful thing. We could be kind of like on the edge, like just barely making it, like it's barely making it. But it is a card of balance and doing it well, and like having fun while you're doing it. So it's a positive energy. Let's see. What is the wisdom from our spirit guides, angels, teachers, ancestors? And let's see. Okay, we get the King of Pentacles. So that energy of security, I actually feel this is here. I feel a lot of like the earth is calling us home. because these pentacle, now this is like 3 pentacle cards, which also can deal with money, like playing the juggling act in terms of money as well, like the abundance that's in our lives. Like the universe is bringing an offering. It's bringing security. The week will feel secure. It may be a little bit too slow for some of us, but at the same time, it's going to give us the space that we need to balance things in our lives so that we feel more of that energy of being like fully secure. You have everything you need. You are like spoiled. Like this guy is freaking spoiled, you know? He's like covered in like these very like there's a lot of luscious energy, and he's just sitting there and he's like peaceful and he's like, yeah, it's all good. Like I'm in a good place. That's what I'm getting from that card. So we are working our way this week through our frustrations. We're that the time is going to give us, the slowing down is going to give us time to balance our lives so that we feel more secure, so that we get ready, you know, for the winter and for Capricorn season. So it's like showing us like the transition into like Capricorn season. Like Capricorn season's here. Hello. I like it. I like that a lot. Okay. We get the elk. Definitely vibe that fits with what we're talking about here, because the elk is an earth element animal, first of all. So definitely grounding us. I'm going to read from the book about the elk. Elk is very masculine. Elk is also protector energy. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Okay. Hello. Capricorn season is here. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. This is so Capricorn. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Hello, Capricorn. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated. Hello, Capricorn. Just kidding. But for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. Yes. So this is a supportive energy. This is a consistent energy. Okay. So we are moving out of very crazy, freaking wild, mutable energy into, it's an earth element, which is grounding. Cardinal. It's not exactly non-moving. It's not fixed. We're not going into total fixed energy, but we are moving into a possibly more grounded energy, more stable energy because of Capricorn. But there is an initiation that happens with the cardinal energies. And so we're like changing seasons. There is a shifting still and like a movement. Capricorn also is about initiating, goals, like starting to move towards our goals, or at least like watching and seeing like what did we ultimately manifest this year. So like Sagittarius season is the integration. It's the phoenix that rises from the ashes of the Scorpio season, the rebirth, right? Sagittarius is the ultimate like rebirth. And then Capricorn is like, okay, this begins the last part of the year. This is about, we're getting a little bit more serious. We're growing up energetically. We're more grounded. And so we are going to make sure that we ultimately fulfill our goals so that when we finish the year off with like the full completion of our journey, which is what Pisces is about. This is also about like watching, literally, like this rules like 10th house energy. So when we get to this point, it's like now everything that you've worked towards in your life this astrological year, you're now going to present it to the world. You're going to show up for the world And it's like, what did you create? Do you have something to show? Like show us, like show and tell. What did you do? What did you do? What did you manifest? And so we're going to be called out to show up, to be more mature, to be more responsible, to be like this, like, grounded, secure, fatherly, like have my shit together kind of energy, so that you feel more supported and grounded. So overall, I mean, it's a big week to change astrological seasons, but it's also even a bigger week to change the seasons of the year from the fall to the winter. I like this vibe. I feel like we're all going to like welcome it. And I'm excited because this tells me that it's like, okay, we're here. Like we just have a few more days, but we're here. Like we made it. That's the message that I'm hearing. It's like, we made it. We're here. Like we did it, and everything is under control. You know what I mean? Like you did it. So positive message for us. All right. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Oh, the cards were flying out everywhere for you earlier. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. And I hope you have an amazing, wonderful week. I'm also getting ready to travel to Los Angeles for basically like my holiday vacation, which is not really going to be a vacation because I have to keep writing next year's book. I'm working on that right now. I got a lot to get ready for the trip itself. But once I'm in LA, it happens every time I go there. I don't do anything really much in terms of like doing a lot of live broadcasting and things like that. So it might be a little quiet around these parts. I will see what I can do in terms of like going live and broadcasting and all of that from my mom's house. But just know it's the holidays. It is what it is. But I am going to be definitely hitting it hard in January. We got Moon Goddess training coming up. We got the free class coming up. Make sure you join that free mini Moon Goddess training. And if I don't see you, happy Capricorn season and happy winter solstice. Satnam. Here we go. And happy holidays. Thank you. And I'll see you guys again next time.